Living alone after 65 isn't just about being by yourself. It's about facing quiet evenings, silent mornings, and realizing that every small choice you make matters more than ever. I didn't plan on living alone at this stage in life, but here I am, standing stronger, a little wiser, and learning every day how to take care of myself in ways I never imagined before. And today I want to share what's helped me not just survive, but truly live. 1. The new reality. When my husband passed away 6 years ago, the house we once shared suddenly felt enormous. Every creak of the floor, every unopened door, it all whispered, "You're alone now." At first, I stayed busy. I filled my days with errands, chores, noise, anything to avoid the silence. But busy isn't the same as healthy, and soon I realized, if I didn't learn to take care of my mind, my body and my spirit, living alone would break me instead of build me. It was a choice, and I chose to fight for myself. The first step, creating structure. One of the hardest parts of living alone is the lack of built-in structure. No one asking what's for dinner. No one reminding you, don't forget your appointment. So the first thing I did was build a gentle daily routine. Morning. Wake up at 7:00 a.m., make my bed. A simple breakfast, oatmeal, tea, or eggs. 15 minutes of stretching or light walking. Midday, planned outings, grocery store, library, coffee shop. One small project at home, organizing a drawer. Watering plants, baking a new recipe. Evening. Prepare a real dinner, even if it's just for me. Turn on soft music or a peaceful podcast. Read before bed, no endless scrolling. Routine gave my days shape. And when you give life a shape, loneliness has fewer places to hide. 3. The second step. Caring for your health intentionally. Living alone also means no one's around to notice if you're not feeling well. That scared me at first. What if I fell? What if I got sick? So I took responsibility for my body like a full-time job. Health habits I built. Regular checkups, even when I felt fine. Daily step goals. I started with 3,000 and worked up. Hydration reminders. I set alarms to drink water. Keeping emergency contacts posted by the phone, and perhaps most importantly, I stopped treating health as something I'll worry about later. Later doesn't always come when you live alone. 4. The third step, building a small, strong circle. I'm an introvert by nature. I didn't need a dozen people around me, but I needed someone. I started small, reaching out to one neighbor just to say hello, joining a local book club at the library, even if I felt nervous. Setting weekly calls with my daughter, even if it was just a quick chat. Friendship isn't about quantity. It's about knowing you have someone to call when your water heater breaks at midnight, or when your heart simply feels heavy. Living alone doesn't mean living in isolation. You deserve connection, no matter your age. 5. The fourth step. finding joy in the little things. No one prepares you for how quiet life becomes, but somewhere in the silence I found magic. Simple joys I discovered, sitting on my porch and watching birds dance across the sky, planting herbs on my windowsill and using them in my meals, keeping a gratitude journal, writing down just 3 things each night. Life stopped feeling like an empty room. It started feeling like my sacred space. 6. What I wish someone had told me. You don't have to fill the silence. You don't have to erase the solitude. You just have to make peace with it. And then slowly the silence becomes a song. The solitude becomes a sanctuary. I wish someone had told me that loneliness isn't a punishment. It's an invitation to meet the person you've been too busy to truly know yourself. 7. Practical tips for living alone after 65. Let's get practical for a moment. Keep emergency plans visible. Neighbors' phone numbers, medications list, emergency contacts. Prepare meals ahead. Freeze individual portions. Make cooking easy, joyful, not a burden. Schedule social moments. Even a 10-minute chat can lift your spirit. Create beauty in your home. Fresh flowers, cozy blankets, favorite music. Surround yourself with softness. Stay curious. Try a new recipe. Learn a new word. Visit a new park. You deserve a life that feels alive, not just survived. If you're living alone after 65, if some days feel heavy and some mornings feel endless, I want you to hear me. You are still important. You are still vibrant. You are still worthy of beautiful mornings, peaceful evenings, and a life filled with gentle care. Don't wait for someone else to show up. Be the person who shows up for yourself today, tomorrow, and every day after. Leave me a comment below. Are you living alone? What small habit has helped you feel stronger? Subscribe to Golden Life USA for more real stories about thriving after 60 emotionally, physically, and spiritually. Because this chapter of life is not the end of the story. It's the beginning of something real, something peaceful, and something beautifully yours.